Hey everyone, and welcome to this brand new episode of Crypto Intel. My name is Mark, and in today's episode, we're going to be checking out the One coin and the protocol itself, which is Harmony. We're also going to dive into a bit of price predictions just to see exactly what's going to happen. If you have these coins in your wallets, please make sure that you subscribe to this channel because I will be giving you updates regarding this coin or any other news in the crypto space. So without further ado, let's check it out. So today it's currently trading at 307 Satoshis and it's priced at 15 cents to the dollar. And it has had a really good few days in the past 3 days actually. So we're looking at a top spot of 363 and people that held the bags over at the 400 Satoshi mark, they had to wait approximately 3 weeks to get their worth again. Now, the thing is, right now it's dropping, yes, but it will probably get to the previous support level, which was at 277 Satoshis. So this is the thing. If I was to buy this coin, I would probably wait for it to be at 273. And by the way, I am not a financial advisor. I am a crypto enthusiast. So please do your research before you actually do some trading on Binance. And if you want to see me trade and see how I do compound trading on Binance on a daily basis, I do approximately, it depends on the days, but 10 to 15 flips. It really depends. Sometimes it's like 6. But I do small flips, which are approximately 2.5% in gains. And if you do 5 or 6 successful trades, then you can easily gain, for example, you can check it out here, 2.5 times 5, you gain 12% per day steady. So this is the important part, is that you gain them steadily. So what is the Harmony protocol? Well, basically, it's a technology that is based on the Ethereum network, and it's there to scale Ethereum applications and also help cross-chain finance. So what does cross-chain finance even mean, right? For those of you that do not understand these terms, it basically means that there are different chains out there. Each coin has its own chain, right? Sometimes they're based off of the Ethereum chain, for example, the ERC20 tokens, or the Bitcoin is not based on the ERC chain. Well, they need to talk right together, and this is what it does, is that it offers cross-chain finance, meaning that you can do transactions between different types of tokens. You can transact, for example, with Harmony tokens, which is the One token, and you can use these tokens to actually buy other tokens that are not related to this one. So this is what cross-chain means for those of you that don't know. So open markets for assets and collectibles. Harmony is an open and fast blockchain. So our mainnet runs on the Ethereum applications with 2-second transaction finality and 100 times lower fees. So just for those that don't understand, what does finality mean? Well, basically when a transaction is done, there needs to be proof that it has been done and it cannot be canceled. This is what they mean by finality. So 2-second transaction finality basically means that in 2 seconds, you know that it is confirmed that your transaction is done. So Harmony's secure bridges offer cross-chain asset transfers with Ethereum, Binance, and other chains. That's the thing. So again, cross-chain is that you can purchase other tokens with this one. You can just transfer it to other Ethereum tokens. So this is important when you're trying to do trades and not have too many fees. So yeah, Harmony serves as a platform for creators to connect with their community. Try our showcase below, an NFT marketplace with collectibles from hundreds of artists. So they are in the NFT sector, and they're giving a little bit of details on their stats right now. So 52 million blocks with 3.5 million TXS, means just transactions for those that don't know. and 2-second finalities with 1000 nodes. So what the hell's a node, right? For those who don't know, nodes are computers. So they are servers. So it could be your smartphone, it could be your laptop. Those are basically devices that work with Harmony, on which the blockchain runs. So they are doing the transactions for the users that are transacting on the chain. So what is the median stake? For those of you that don't know, well, let's say that someone stakes a coin. Normally, it generates that person some money in return. So it generates coins. So there are this many. Actually, this is the average stake. So 5.8 million ones is what people hold as stake for this coin. And then you got the current price of the coin, which is at 14, almost 15 cents to the dollar, and the full market cap stands at 2 billion approximately, 1.9. So basically here it just says how many holders there are, how many coins in circulation, just stats, for you to enjoy. And then there are protocol features. So this is rather important to understand. So you have transaction finality. So how long does it take to confirm a transaction? 2 seconds, right? So that's really cool. And they do it through one block. Others like Ethereum do it through 25 blocks. And this is why the fees are high. And then how many validators they have in Harmony? Only 1,000 compared to the other ones that have way more, like Ethereum and Ethereum 2. Then you have the transaction fees, which are super low. It's as much as, oh my God, it's very freaking low. And it's almost free, actually. So the mainnet launch, it was launched 3 years ago, approximately. And the charge size. So what the hell is a charge, right? So for those that don't know what's a charge, it's basically a division. So when you're trying to scale Ethereum, you need to chart it. You need to cut it up with a knife. That's what they do with charge. So they split it in 250 nodes. So those are computers that run the blockchain, the Ethereum blockchain. So then there is the annual issuance. This is because they need to drop the price or control the price. So this is why they issue new tokens, because sometimes it overheats and they don't want people with overheated pricing, because it also drops the demand, because where it's too expensive, no one buys, right? And no one trades. So charts, there's 4 charts right now versus the other ones that have, well, you can see it clearly here. All right, so the platform strengths. All right, let's check it out. So it's secure and it has random state charting. So let's check it out. Harmony has transcended the blockchain trilemma by bringing the best research to production. These people are really good with words, right? Charting is proven to scale blockchains without compromising security and decentralization. And it's true. Like when you're trying to decentralize the whole system, you need to chart it, and you chart it to scale your blockchains. And if you can't chart it efficiently, you're stuck. So we divide not only our network nodes, but also the blockchain states into charts, scaling linearly in all 3 aspects of machines, transactions, and storage. Here, what they mean is that they use servers and their resources in different ways. So for example, let's say you have your hard drive, they use that for storage. The transactions, it's the RAM, and the machines is for the CPU. So they're exploiting the whole server to make it as efficient as possible. So to prevent single chart attacks, we must have a sufficiently large number of nodes per chart and cryptographic randomness to rechart regularly. So basically, all of these split pieces that you've just cut up with your knife, there is a technique for them to bring it back so that it's not attacked by hackers. Each chart has 250 nodes for strong security guarantee against Byzantine behaviors. Byzantine behaviors, by the way, those are hacking techniques. So this is why they're naming it here. So we use verifiable delay function for unbiased and unpredictable chart membership. So this is cool, right? Like they really cared about security, and this is, I think, the only reason why I would trust this coin. They're really unit testing the hell out of it. So fast consensus with instant finality. So Harmony has innovated on the battle-tested practical Byzantine fault tolerance, which is pretty much like when you're trying to break up the chain, there's algorithms for that, and this is what they're using for it. So for fast consensus of block transactions, our fast BFT leads to low transaction fees and one block time finality in Harmony mainnet. So by the way, the mainnet basically means their whole freaking network of computers. So let's say they have 250 nodes. Well, this is their mainnet. All right, so we use Bonnet Lin Shasham BLS constant size signatures to commit blocks in a single round of consensus messages. So we achieve 2-second block time with view changes in production against adversarial or unavailable leaders. Harmony mainnet was launched in June 2019. Our network has produced 30 plus million blocks with 450,000 transactions in publicly traded native 1 tokens. So effective POS. So POS, again, for those that don't know, it's proof of stake and token economics. So Harmony has designed a novel proof of stake mechanism for network security and economics. Our effective proof of stake. So just so that you know, there is decentralized proof of stake and then there's effective proof of stake. The decentralized proof of stake, they just use the decentralization proof concept where basically they spread the whole proof of stake across multiple tiers. So they use multiple computers to prove the stake of someone holding a coin. While the effective use of stake, it means that it's not decentralized. So this reduces decentralization and distributes rewards fairly to thousands of validators. So our staking mechanism supports delegation and reward compounding. This is really cool because reward compounding, if you just have straight rewards and it doesn't compound, then you don't really gain much except a linear, profit. Versus here, when it's compounding, you're always getting more and more as time progresses. So this is really, really amazing. To support 100% uptime but fully open participation, EPOS slashes validators who double sign, and it penalizes elected but unavailable nodes. So, we could do a movie about that, right? Like if we try to understand what you're trying to do visually, it would definitely have some moving parts to it. So Harmony Economics model caps the annual issuance at 441 million tokens, about 3% rate in the long term. Our model gives validators a simple and predictable return, which is great because when you're staking the coin, you want to have this, right? Like let's say that you're investing hundreds of thousands of dollars in servers to run their mainnet. Well, you need to be sure that this is going to give you a return at the long run. So all transaction fees are burnt to offset the issuance, naturally leading to zero inflation when our network usage becomes high. This is also important because when something like a coin gets overtraded, there's tons of transactions and the prices go up for transacting and they want to reduce that. So this is why they're doing this. So the open development, interoperability with on-chain bridges and wallets. So Harmony has been building a scalable blockchain for 3 years. In this talk, we share a vision of interoperability. Basically, it means that they explain how they do it so that you can trade your token for other ERC20 tokens. They explain it visually here. Now, I would not go into these details because there's a lot of them. But as you can see, there is an open community and a founding team. So it looks like they are, so I think they're based in China, right? Or maybe not. It looks like they're not based in China. So for example, let's say the founder, Stefan Tse, has been obsessed with protocols and compilers since high school. He reverse engineers ICQ and X11 protocols for those that used ICQ back in the days. That's great. Coded the OCAML for more than 15 years. I have no clue what OCAML. I do have a computer science background, but I do not know what OCAML means. and graduated with a doctoral degree in security protocols and compiler verification from the University of Pennsylvania. So that's great. There's great minds behind the founding team. So there's nothing to worry about here. It looks definitely legit. And then you have tons of ecosystem partners. They're partnered with Binance, and you do know that you have to pay millions of dollars to be listed on Binance. So they are well protected by investors. And I also see that they're using MetaMask, which is a wallet. This is one of their partners. They have tons of partners. They've signed a lot of agreements over the years, which solidifies their credibility over the years. So let's see. Layer 2, interoperability. So Harmony's bridges can connect any proof of work and proof of stake chains. Our Fly client architectures are fully thrustless and highly gas efficient. So for those that don't know what gas efficient mean, it does not mean that you have gas and you need to go to the doctor. Gas efficient basically means that Ethereum, once it's traded, there's gas fees, and the current fees are really high, and they're making it efficient simply by having really fast transaction compilers through their nodes. So it costs less to transact with this type of coin. All right, currently our bridges with Ethereum and Binance Smart Chain secure tens of millions cross-chain assets. Absolutely. What they mean here is that because there are so many ERC20 tokens out there, you can basically cross-trade them. That's what it means. So developers simply change chain ID and enjoy faster EVM executions identical at the bytecode level. They can use their familiar and standard Web3 tooling to easily migrate to Harmony. Now, the thing is, this is mostly for developers, like unless you're trying to really understand the technical side of Harmony, developers would definitely get the gist of it. But for us that are not developers, well, we still need to understand exactly what the hell's going on before getting the token, right? We need to do our research. So what about users? They can continue to use MetaMask, which is a wallet or ledger, but now pay minimal fees. Any Ethereum wallets or portals can work on Harmony without code changes or new installs. We're fully compatible for both transaction messages and execution environments. So this is great, right? It's cross-compatible with a few wallets so that you lower your fees in case you're holding onto them. Now, here's the whole thing. Harmony has been tweeting out something on May 12th, which made the explosion. And this is what happened. They simply announced new partnerships. So if you want to check it out, you can go on their Twitter account and you can see that there's a lot going on. There's a lot of partnerships that have been created in the past few months. So basically, guys, this is what happened. And as for the predictions, well, let's check it out. So look, you just have to be really careful, because if we scale it down to the weekly pipes, as you can see, it had that drop from 2017, of course, when the Bitcoin lost all of its value back in those days. Then when the Bitcoin has regained a bit of institutional support, it has again gained some value, and now at 12 Satoshis, the people that were lucky enough to get it at that pricing, oh my god, congratulations. I'm jealous, but they've seen a steady boom for multiple weeks straight here. Now here's the thing, I definitely think right now it's overheated. So you would definitely need to purchase it probably at around the 250 Satoshi mark. Like, this is where I would myself personally make the purchase. And remember, again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm definitely doing this out of my enthusiasm toward crypto. So 250 Satoshis is where I would wait for the support. And let's just zoom in just a little bit for the hourly pumps. So let's check it out. There is just a bit of support. Let's zoom out. There you go. This is perfect. So as the Bitcoin price is stabilizing, we can clearly see that there is a support line being established at a growing pace for this coin because it's relatively cheap, right? So it would probably drop down a few times just like it did right here. And my prediction is that it will keep on dropping towards this triangle here that is very, very patterned throughout the crypto space. And probably here it's going to have either a fall depending on how the Bitcoin fares on the market in that date, or it will explode to its next support level. And this is where you want to catch it. So if you can get it at 250 approximately, then you're a winner. So you would probably be looking at a 1.5x return, which is huge, right? Okay, so this is my predictions for this coin. So if you like this video, if you have any comments regarding the one coin, if you're holding on to it, please let us know in the comment, maybe what was your experience with the Harmony protocol. And if you have any questions related to anything regarding crypto, please let me know. I would love to answer you as best I can. All right, guys, see you in the next episode.